And we are back, I hope. Let's see here if we can get something rolling. Yes, we are finally back here. Sorry about that, folks. Video not actually working. I had to get a hardwired Wi-Fi connection, and the only way I could do that was through a USB port. So I had to get rid of one and figured you'd rather listen than watch. So we've just got audio going on right now. If any of you tune back in, thank you for tuning in. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Hopefully we can have that figured out by tomorrow's matinee game. We're in the top of the fourth. In the bottom of the third, the Gold Panthers put themselves back up 2 runs. After the double from Connor Konishi scored Griffin McCormick, who got on a walk. So the Gold Panthers lead 2-0 in the top of the fourth. And a 2-2 count to Mason Quinlan. He's going to make it a 3-2. Or excuse me, he's going to keep it at a 2-2 count after fouls that one down the third baseline. So 2 balls and 2 strikes for Mason Quinlan. Let's see what Quinlan can do. And next pitch, up high and away, 4-3 to Mason Quinlan. Count is full with 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody on and nobody out in the top of the fourth. Quinlan looking to get on board here for your Studs. Something they've been struggling to do a little bit these last couple innings. Next pitch, down low and inside. That's going to be a walk for Mason Quinlan on 6 pitches to put the leadoff man aboard in the top of the fourth for your Studs. That's all they need right there. That's big for them to get something going. Great work there from Mason Quinlan. That'll bring up Brock Gagliardi. And Gagliardi, his first at-bat, took the first pitch he saw and lined it into shallow right field. Looking to do something similar right here. Or at least advance the runner, get a base knock. First pitch he sees is down low and away for ball 1. Brock Gagliardi. So let's see what Gagliardi can do right here with a runner on first and nobody out. And that ball popped up into the net. Count goes to 1-1 for Brock Gagliardi here at the plate for your Studs. Let's see what he can do, if he can figure something out. Get something going maybe. That'd be nice. So Brock Gagliardi at the plate. Mason Quinlan over there on first after he led things off with a walk. Your Studs looking to get back a couple of runs against the Gold Panthers. The 1-1 on its way to Brock Gagliardi, down low and away for ball 2. He's got a 2-1 count. Let's see what Gagliardi can do. He was the closest to home so far for your Studs. At least he was the first one there to third base. But 2 times, 2 men have been left stranded on third base for the Studs here today against the Gold Panthers. And the 2-1 on its way to Gagliardi up high for ball 3. We've got a 3-1 count at the plate. See what Gagliardi can do right here for your Studs. As I said, we're back here on the stream, but no video, as had to hardwire the Wi-Fi and the internet connection, and the only way I could do that was through a USB port. So I had to unplug either the camera or the audio. Brock Gagliardi is going to walk there on 5 pitches. 2 straight walks to get us going in the top of the fourth. And so I figured I'd go back, just get some audio. A little radio action up here. So we've got a meeting going on at the pitcher's mound right now. The Gold Panthers field manager Miles Kaiser heading out to the mound after 2 straight walks from Tanner Inui. Got things going for the Studs in the top of the fourth. Let's see what he's going to do. I'm sure it's just going to be a quick talk out there on the mound. We've got runners on first and second with nobody out. Let's see if your Studs can get a couple runs back that they've given up. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, we're back in the top of the fourth. Kyle Bowe stepping up to the plate now with runners on first and second and nobody out. Your Studs an opportunity to maybe get a couple on the board right here. Let's see if Kyle Bowe can deliver for your Studs. Bowe 0 for 1 on the day. Actually, 1 for 1, had a base knock into shallow right field right along the line. Looking to do something the same. He's going to show a bunt and lay it down. That's going to get back behind him. Count's going to go to 0-1 for Kyle Bowe. Let's see what Kyle Bowe can do here. Once again, runners on first and second. In the top of the fourth with nobody out after both Brock Gagliardi and Mason Quinlan walked to get things going for the Studs in the top of the fourth. Kyle Bowe stepping up to the plate now, and he's got an opportunity to do something. The 0-1 on its way from Tanner Inui, and he's going to put the bunt, that one down, but it's going to get back behind and go foul again. Kyle Bowe's a little frustrated about that can't get the bunts down, so now he's got to swing away. Let's see if he can get a base, not get something out of this with 2 strikes on him. Pretty sure he won't be bunting again, so let's see what Kyle Bowe can do here for your Studs. 2 strikes. Runners on first and second and nobody out in the top of the fourth inning. Let's see what Kyle Bowe can do. The 0-2 on its way from Tanner Inui, the starter for the Gold Panthers. And Kyle Bowe's going to pop that in shallow right field. The right fielder running over in foul territory is going to make the grab for out number 1. So Kyle Bowe pops out to the right fielder, and F9 is going to be out number 1. It'll bring up Tony Henriksen. Let's see if Henriksen can do something with runners on first and second. And 1 out now in the top of the fourth. Henriksen looking to do something right here for your Studs. He had an opportunity to drive in Brock Gagliardi from third in his first at-bat, but ended up striking out swinging. So looking to do something right now, maybe deliver this time. Once again, runners on first and second. Next pitch, swing and a miss from Tony Henriksen. He swings on that one down low, 4-strike 1. So let's see what Tony Henriksen can do right here for your Studs. An 0-1 count, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Mason Quinlan over there at first. Quinlan at second. Gagliardi at first. Next pitch from Inui. Inside, he delivers. 4-strike 2. Count moves to 0-2 for Tony Henriksen. Let's see what Henriksen can do at the plate. Once again, out of McKendree College. Henriksen looking to do some work at the plate for the Studs. Once again, just audio right now. Henriksen's going to swing and a miss there, striking out, swinging for the second time today. And that's going to be out number 2 here in the top of the fourth. Just audio right now, as internet was not working earlier in the stream, and so had to go with an Ethernet cable. And the only way I could plug that into my computer was through a USB port with an adapter. So I had to get rid of one of the other devices through my USB port, and I decided I'd go with the camera, keep the audio for you. And called strike 1 there on RJ Green at the plate. Let's see what RJ Green can do, if he can get something going right now for your Studs once again. He's got 1 out. 2 outs, 2 aboard in the top of the fourth. RJ Green looking to do something and maybe deliver for your Studs right now, and he's got a 1-1 count as that one was down low and away for ball 1 at the plate. Let's see what RJ Green can do right here. Green grounded out to the pitcher his first at-bat, so looking to turn that around right here in this at-bat and keep this thing alive for your Studs. Studs looking to do something. The 1-1 on its way with 2 outs from Tanner Inui to RJ Green. It's outside for ball 2. So we've got a 2-1 count at the plate. Let's see what he can do. And RJ Green taking a step. I knew he looking back. Mason Quinlan over there at second and is going to deliver home. Called strike 2 there on RJ Green. He wasn't a huge fan of that call. We've got 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs and 2 aboard in the top of the 4th. Let's see if RJ Green can shorten up with 2 strikes on him. Maybe do something here for your studs. That'd be nice. And the next pitch on its way from Inui, down low and away for ball 3. Great work from Nakagawa behind the dish. Jumping over, blocking that one, not letting it get by him. As we've got a runner over there at second. Full count for RJ Green. 3 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Big time pitch right here from Tanner Inui. Let's see what he does with it. Next pitch on its way to RJ Green down low. That's going to be ball 4. So the 3rd walk of this inning from Tanner Inui is going to juice the bases for your studs and bring up Landon Riker, the leadoff man, who's got an opportunity to do something. He's 0 for 2 so far. Why not change that right now with the bases juiced and 2 outs in the top of the 4th? Let's see if Landon Riker can deliver here for your studs. And first pitch that Riker sees from Inui, it's going to be inside, called strike 1 though. So count moves to 0-1 for Landon Riker with the bases loaded in the top of the 4th. 2 outs. Big time at bat right here for Landon Riker. As I said, the junior out of Vanguard University down in California. 0-1. That's going to be called ball 1 to Landon Riker. Count moves to 1-1. Let's see what Riker can do here for your studs. He's looking to deliver. Next pitch on its way. Swung on, going up high into right field. That looks like it's going to be caught for out number 3. So Landon Riker can't deliver with the bases loaded in the top of the 4th, and your studs end up scoreless once again here in the 4th inning, even with a big-time opportunity. So we've got a 2-0 ball game. Your studs trailing 2 runs right now, heading to the bottom of the 4th. Let's see what they can do. Is Alan Vasquez coming out for another inning of work? Yes, he is, as he heads back to the mound for his 4th inning of work. Let's see what Alan Vasquez can do for your studs. We'll be back in just a minute. And we're back live in the bottom of the 4th. Colin Runge leading things off for the Gold Panthers. He got hit by a pitch his first at-bat and came across as the first run on the board of the game. And he's got a 2-0 count now, as the first two pitches he sees in the fourth from Alan Vasquez are called balls 1 and 2. Next pitch on its way from Alan Vasquez. In there, called strike one. Good pitch from Vasquez. Getting a curveball down on the inside half. Risky call there with 2 balls. You're looking for a strike, and he trusts himself to throw the curveball for a strike. Next pitch, big swing and a miss there from Runge for strike 2. We've got 2 balls and 2 strikes with nobody out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Alan Vasquez looking for out number 1. Next pitch on its way. Down low, ball 3. Full count at the plate. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Let's see what Runge can do against Alan Vasquez for the Gold Panners. Next pitch, swung on, hit hard, chopper. It goes foul down the third baseline, and he remains at the plate with a 3-2 count. That's going to be called Colin Runge swings and strikes out swinging there in his second at-bat for out number 1 in the bottom of the 4th. Great work from Alan Vasquez on the mound. 7th pitch of the at-bat right there from Alan Vasquez to Colin Runge. I'll bring up Ben McKay, who grounded out, advanced the runner on that first at-bat, but grounded out to Alan Vasquez's first at-bat, and the first pitch he sees here is called ball 1. Ball 2 to Ben McKay. Count is 2-0. With 1 out, nobody on. Next pitch on its way. Down low in the dirt, ball 3 from Alan Vasquez. Let's see if Vasquez can settle in and find it right here for your studs. And that ball is going to be popped up. Kyle Strash back there, just a couple feet in front of the grass on the infield. He makes the grab for out number 2. Great work there from Kyle Strash. Tracking that one down, F4 for out number 2. That'll bring up Bryant Nakagawa, the catcher, who has an RBI. He grounded out, but it was a sac ground out. His first at-bat actually brought Colin Runge across the plate. So Nakagawa steps in, and the first pitch he sees of this at-bat from Alan Vasquez called ball 1. We've got a 1-0 count. Let's see what Vasquez can do right here. In his 4th inning of work, scheduled to come in after him is going to be Alex McBee. That's going to be called ball 2 to Nakagawa. So Alan Vasquez, his 4th, and my guess is that this will be his 4th and final. And after that is going to be Alex McBee coming in. The southpaw, coming in relief of Alan Vasquez. And then at least one more after that. Not sure who's lined up for that slot, though, yet. Once again, a 2-1 count. Next pitch to Nakagawa. Swung on a line drive into right center. Running back is Landon Riker. That ball is going to be right at the warning track. He's going to field it. Nakagawa is going to go 3. And that's going to be a triple for Bryant Nakagawa here in the bottom of the 4th inning to give them a little momentum when they thought they had nothing. A triple for Bryant Nakagawa. It's the first one of this series. What a hit from Bryant Nakagawa. That'll bring up Grant DeLapp, the shortstop, who made a great play just a couple innings ago. And DeLapp struck out his first at-bat, looking to turn that around right here. That ball is going to be hit over Kyle Strash's head, who tries to make a play on it, but he can't. And that's going to bring in Nakagawa from third. And be the 3rd run of the day for the Gold Panners there. So big hit after Nakagawa comes in. And Grant DeLapp, a base knock there over the head of Kyle Strash. That'll bring up Braxton Innes, who struck out looking his first at-bat. Looking to turn that around right here for the Gold Panners against Alan Vasquez on the mound for your studs. And first pitch of this at-bat from Vasquez in there on the outside half for strike one. Great pitch from Alan Vasquez. Just a little bit shortening up his motion there and then firing it in there for strike one. Next pitch as Vasquez looks back. The runner is on its way. That's going to be up high for ball one. He's going to miss, and count goes to 1-1 at the plate for Braxton Innes. Innes, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout in his first at-bat, looking to turn it around right now. Let's see if Alan Vasquez can get out of this thing. Once again, Gold Panthers added one more to their lead. In the bottom of the fourth, called ball two. That looked real good there on Braxton Innes, but must have just missed. Count moves to 2-1 now at the plate for Innes. Alan Vasquez looking to get out of this thing for your Studs. Coming into this game, Vasquez had only thrown 2 innings and hadn't given up a run and only given up 1 hit. Runner's going to go. That's going to be fouled back off the foot of Braxton Innes. So runner is going to go. Grant DeLapp is going to head back to where he was over there at first. A 2-2 count. And nobody out. Let's see what he can do right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We'd be surprised to see an attempted pickoff from Alan Vasquez right here, but you never know. And Vasquez looking back to lap there at first. Next pitch, up high for ball 3. Count's going to move to full at the plate for Braxton Innes. And Innes with 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning, Alan Vasquez just looking to get out of this thing for your Studs. Let's see if he can do it on this next pitch right here. And that next pitch is on its way. Runner's going to go. Big swing and a miss there from Braxton Innes. And Alan Vasquez gets his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th strikeout of the day right there against Braxton Innes, who goes down swinging that time for out number 3. We head to the top of the 5th. Your Studs trailing 3. They're looking to get a couple more. We'll be back in just a minute. And we are back here in the top of the 5th inning. Leading things off for your Studs is going to be the second baseman, Kyle Strash. Strash stepping up, and he's looking to do something right here. Who is 0 for 2, but did reach on an error second at-bat. First pitch he sees of this at-bat against Tanner Inui is called strike 1 in the top of the 5th. So Strash looking to do some work right here for your Studs. Next pitch on its way from Inui. Swung on, hit chopper towards the first baseman. I lost my words there. Forgot how to speak. Towards the first baseman, who fields it, flips it to the pitcher, and is there to tag the bag for out number 1. So a 3-1 ground out for Kyle Strash is out number 1 here in the top of the 5th. That'll bring up Colin Wolf. Wolf, who is 0 for 2, 0 for 2 also reached on air. Already 2 errors on the day for the home team, the Gold Panthers. So Colin Wolf stepping in, looking to do something right now against Inui. First pitch he sees of this at-bat is going to be called strike one on the inside half there. Good pitch from Inui. Likes that spot there, delivering on the inside half of the zone. We've got no one count with 1 out, nobody on. Your Studs looking to get back a couple runs this inning. And next pitch on its way. Up high for ball one. 1-1 to Colin Wolf. And Wolf steps back up. 1-1 with 1 out. Next pitch on its way. Up high for ball two. Count moves to 2-1 for Colin Wolf. Let's see what he can do right here. Looking to do something. Get on board for your Studs. Maybe get some momentum going right now as they're struggling to do that. Haven't really got anything going on the offensive side. Only 3 hits. Have been more base runners. Have been quite a few base runners stranded, actually. And Wolf pops that up, going over the press box. Count moves to 2-2 at the plate for Colin Wolf. There's been a lot of, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 runners left stranded on the base paths for your Studs so far today. So, not going to be able to score runs when you leave that many stranded. Colin Wolf, a check swing. It drops down into the glove of the catcher, Bryant Nakagawa, who's going to field it and throw it down to first in time. We've got 2 away as Colin Wolf strikes out swinging right there. That'll bring up Brennan Hancock, who struck out both of his at-bats so far. Let's see if he can change that right here on this next AB against Tanner Inui. So Inui, as Hancock shows bunt, puts it down the first baseline, and wow, what a play there from the pitcher, Tanner Inui, making a phenomenal play, throwing it down on the money to first, and just barely beats out Brennan Hancock there. Stop to laugh a little bit as I'm looking down the right field line. Henry Cheney, the right fielder, was out there in the bullpen throwing a couple, or not the right fielder. He's actually got the sit. He got to sit today. Today's his day off, but he was out there in the bullpen throwing a couple pitches. I thought that was pretty funny. As Alex McBee, the next man up, is warming up, but Alan Vasquez is coming out for a 5th inning of work here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back in just a minute to see how this one goes, if Alan Vasquez can keep this at a 3-run lead for the Gold Panthers. Back in the bottom of the 5th inning, leading things off for the Gold Panthers is Griffin McCormick, who's looking to come out and do some work. McCormick, the first baseman, and he's 0 for 1 with a walk on the day, so looking to turn that around right here for the Gold Panthers against Alan Vasquez. First pitch of this at-bat, way outside for ball 1. As I said, Alex McBee out there getting hot in the bullpen for your Studs. He's the next man up. 1-0 on its way from Vasquez. Inside, called strike one. Great pitch from Alan Vasquez there. Hitting his spot on the inside corner. Jamming him inside for strike one. Count moves to 1-1. Next pitch on its way from Alan Vasquez. That's going to be spiked down in the dirt. They say he did not. Count goes to 2-1. Looked like a close call there, but they said he didn't swing at that. Count is 2-1 at the plate with nobody out. Griffin McCormick looking to lead things off here in the bottom of the fifth for the Gold Panthers. That's going to be called strike two. Great pitch from Alan Vasquez on the outside half, hitting his spot perfectly right there for strike two. The 2-2. McCormick shakes off the first pitch he gets the next one, and puts it. Gavin Grant Colin Wolf, and he's going to make the play. Oh, wow. Not sure about that one. Colin Wolf running over up the middle, trying to make a play on it, and it looks like, he did kind of hesitate with the throw a little bit. Threw it over. It still looks like he made it, but they said that that's a base knock. The umpire called him safe there on that play. It looked to me like he was out, or even if Colin Wolf didn't hesitate, probably would have been out for sure. But a leadoff base knock for Griffin McCormick right back up the middle is going to put the first man aboard in the bottom of the fifth. And great pitch there from Alan Vasquez. Curveball in there to Connor Konishi for strike one. That last play, great play from Colin Wolf. It was a hard chopper up the middle. He ran all the way over, was able to make the grab, and made the throw on the run. But as I said, hesitated just a second on the throw. I think if he didn't do that, the runner for sure probably would have been out. And Vasquez shaking his head on this call. Time called from Connor Konishi at the plate. And stepping back into the box is Konishi. Vasquez looking to do a job right here. Looks back, the runner there at first. And delivers home. A little shortened up motion. That's going to be back. Tony Henriksen makes a good play. First step always back as he takes a couple steps back right as that ball was off the bat. Saw it was coming towards him. And was underneath it to make the grab. For out number one here. Great play, an F7 from Tony Henriksen there in left field. Gives us one out with one on for Cole Carter, the left fielder. Carter, 1 for 2 on the day. Had a base knock, his first at-bat in the first inning. So he's looking to do something right here for the Gold Panthers. Vasquez looking down. Cole Carter. Something about Alan Vasquez is he works quick, doesn't waste much time at all on the mound, and does a good job just controlling the pace of the game and puts the pace in his own hands. He's going to turn around, throw back to first, but Mason Quinlan doesn't even put the tag down as the runner over there, Griffin McCormick, slides in safely. And Vasquez delivers home. That ball lined into center field. What a play there from Kyle Strash at second base. That ball looked like it was going to drop, but it's hung up in the air a little bit and gave Kyle Strash enough time to run back probably 25, 30 yards and get underneath it to make the grab from his spot in second base. At second base, running all the way back behind second base, probably 10 feet into the grass. There, great play from Kyle Strash for out number 2 here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Called strike one on Blake Porter at the plate. So an 0-1. And the 0-1 from Alan Vasquez as he looks back. Griffin McCormick there at first. Delivers, but that's going to just be outside the zone. To Blake Porter, the man in the left-handed batter's box right now for the Gold Panthers, as he's got a 1-1 count on him. In the bottom of the fifth, runner on first with 2 outs. Alan Vasquez looking to get out of this thing. And the 1-1 on its way in there. Called. Nope. Going to be called ball 2. Just missed down low from Alan Vasquez. Good pitch there against Blake Porter. Giving him the hammer. And just missed down low. Counts 2-1 with 2 outs. Next pitch on its way. He's going to turn around. Oh, close play there at first as Vasquez makes a great move. Throwing it back towards Mason Quinlan. And Quinlan puts down the tag, but just not in time. As Griffin McCormick slides under it. And time's going to be called as the ball coming in from the bullpen out there in right field along the right field line. Slides all the way back behind home plate here. 2-1 count with 2 outs. Alan Vasquez looking to get out of this thing right here for the Studs. Let's see what he can do with the 2-1 count. 2 outs. Next pitch way up high is ball 3. Not sure what happened there. Must have just lost command or something, as that one was way up high, not even close to the zone. So a 3-1 count for Blake Porter right here, who's looking to do something for the Gold Panthers. Let's see what Porter can do. And Alan Vasquez looking to do something. Next pitch. He's going to turn around, throw back to first. That's a close play again. That throw right on the money. But Griffin McCormick just barely slides underneath. 3-1 count with 2 outs. And Alan Vasquez nodding his head to the call he gets. Runner's going to take off towards second. That's going to be ball 4, so it didn't matter anyways. So he would have had to move. As that's a walk for Blake Porter. So Alan Vasquez has struggled a little bit, and I think that's going to be the end of his day right there as Coach Remington heads out to the mound for the Studs. He's going to have a word with Alan Vasquez. Let's see what he thinks. And just talking to him a little bit. Oh, no, it looks like at this point they're just going to have a quick word. They're going to try to get Alan Vasquez to get out of this inning right here. Runners on first and second. Let's see what Alan Vasquez can do. If he can get out of this in the 5th inning, that'd be huge for your Studs. Once again, Alex McBee warming up out there in the bullpen for your Studs. He as well just graduated, or not graduated, but finished up his eligibility at Tacoma Community College. And he's going off to Seattle University next year to play baseball. McBee, southpaw, pretty firm from the left side. Does a great job on the mound. That ball is going to be check swung and fouled back for Colin Runge. He's got no 1 count. Runge 0 for 1. Also got hit by a pitch today, so he's looking to do some work for the Gold Panthers right now. Runners on first and second with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. And the 0-1 on its way. Nope, Vasquez is going to step off the mound right there. We've got no 1 count. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Next pitch on its way from Vasquez. Inside, just a bit too far inside to give us a 1-1 count. Lots of energy out here in the small crowd we have tonight. Quite a bit of energy from the few we do have. And the 1-1 from Alan Vasquez, down low and away for ball 2. Count moves to 2-1 at the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. Let's see what he can do. 2-1 count, runners on first and second with 2 outs. And Vasquez looking back, the runner there at second. He's going to deliver home. hard chopper towards Kyle Bowe at third, who's going to field it, throw it over to Mason Quinlan at first, who picks it out and makes a great play over there. Mason Quinlan doing a great job getting us out of that thing. Kyle Bowe, not sure why he didn't just tag the runner that was about 2 steps in front of him as he was fielding the ball, but he decided to throw over to first, made an interesting throw, but Mason Quinlan was able to pick it out from the ground. Great work from Quinlan over there at first. And Studs still trailing 3 heading to the 6th, and we've got a new pitcher on the mound for the Gold Panthers. We'll be back in just a minute to see if your Studs can get their bats going. And in the top of the 6th, the new man on the mound for the Gold Panthers is Harrison Goebel out of Dixie State University, the senior there, originally from Santa Clara, Utah. And Goebel looking to come out and do some work. Probably 6'5", 6'6", if not taller. Right-handed pitcher, and looks like he's got some speed behind him. First pitch, yeah, quite a bit of velo actually right there. First man he sees is at the plate is Mason Quinlan, and that's called strike 1. And the next pitch from Goebel to Quinlan. Swung on, that's going to be a line drive right over the second baseman's glove. Great work from Mason Quinlan making the adjustment right there, knowing that he's got to choose almost before the pitch is delivered if he's going to swing, and he does right there. Is Goebel's firing it in there pretty quick. I mean, that's got to be at least mid to upper 90s. He's got quite a bit of velo behind him. They'll bring up Brock Gagliardi. After the line drive from Mason Quinlan, puts a runner on first. First pitch to Brock Gagliardi is called strike 1. Gagliardi is 1 for 1 with a walk today. And next pitch on its way from Goebel. Down low and inside. 4-1 to Brock Gagliardi. He's got a 1-1 count. And that's going to hit Brock Gagliardi in his back. And he's going to head to first. Mason Quinlan is going to head to second. That's big time there for Brock Gagliardi wearing that one. That one's got to sting a little bit with how hard that Harrison Goebel's throwing. But taking one for the team. Nothing wrong with a free 90 there as Brock Gagliardi advances. So Kyle Bowe stepping up to the box now with 2 aboard after Mason Quinlan had the base knock to lead things off. And then Brock Gagliardi got hit by a pitch on that last pitch right there. See what he can do. First pitch on its way to Kyle Bowe, the veteran on this Studs roster. He's going to show bunt, but pull back as that one's called. Strike one. But I was talking to Bo the other night and said this is he said he thinks this is his 10th year with the Studs. He's in his 30s now and is a firefighter up in Bellingham. Bo's going to show bunt again and lay that down perfectly. Right back to Harrison Goebel at the pitcher's mound, but it's able to advance both runners. We've got runners on second and third with only one out in the top of the 6th inning for Tony Henriksen. Let's see if he can deliver this time. So Tony Henriksen looking to deliver on his birthday right here for your Studs. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Why not turn it around right here when you've got two aboard, 2 in scoring position there at second and third, and a big swing and a miss there from Tony Henriksen for strike one. We've got no 1 count. Let's see what Henriksen can do right here for your Studs. He's looking to deliver. Once again, as they're trailing 3 runs, he's got an opportunity to make it 2 or even 1. Next pitch on its way from Goebel. Popped up, going foul out of play. Back into the parking lot there as we've got an 0-2 count now for Tony Henriksen. Let's see if he can shorten up. Find a pitch he likes and drive it right now with 2 strikes on him. Definitely has to shorten up. And see what Tony Henriksen can do here for your Studs. Once again, out of McKendree College, the junior there. He's looking to do some work. His birthday here today. Senior there. His 23rd birthday. Next pitch. Up high for ball 1 to Tony Henriksen. He's got a 1-2 count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners on second and third with 1 out. Let's see what Tony Henriksen can do right here for your Studs. If he can deliver, do something. 1-2 on its way from Harrison Goebel to Tony Henriksen. Swing and a miss there. He's going to strike out swinging for the 3rd time today on the fastball from Harrison Goebel. That'll be out number 2 and bring up R.J. Green. R.J. Green, who's 0 for 1 with a walk so far today, now has the opportunity to do something. Let's see if he can adjust to Harrison Goebel and drive a ball for your Studs. Looking for a base knock right here with 2 outs and runners on second and third. Next pitch on its way. Down low in the bottom half. 4 strike 1 to R.J. Green from Harrison Goebel. That was a good pitch there from Goebel. Toning down the speed on that one a little bit. And locating on the bottom half of the zone to R.J. Green. Let's see what R.J. Green can do right here. Big time situation for him. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. Next pitch from Goebel, down low and away for ball 1. We've got a 1-1 count for R.J. Green and your Studs. Runners on second and third. R.J. Green looking for something big right here against Harrison Goebel and the Gold Panthers. The 1-1 on its way from Goebel. And R.J. Green watches it slide up way above his head there for ball 2. Count moves to 2-1 at the plate with 2 outs. Let's see what R.J. Green can do right here for your Studs. Two balls, 1 strike. Nope, Harrison Goebel is going to call time and ask for his catcher to come out and have a quick word with him. They're going to have a meeting about halfway between the mound and home plate. Mound visit out there happening. They head out. And catcher Bryant Nakagawa heads back to his spot. A 2-1 count at the plate for R.J. Green. Runners on second and third. Let's see if R.J. Green can do a job right here for your studs. Next pitch on its way from... Ooh, that looked good, but R.J. Green just a little bit too far behind. That's going to go foul into the parking lot there along the third baseline. Count goes to 2-2 now for R.J. Green. Once again, he's facing Harrison Goebel. Let's see what R.J. Green can do right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, deuces across the top of the scoreboard with 2 aboard. Mason Quinlan at third, Brock Gagliardi at second. Next pitch is huge right here. And it's on its way from Goebel way up high for ball 3. We've got a full count at the plate now for R.J. Green. Big time pitch right here for him and your studs. Let's see what R.J. Green can do if he can deliver right here in this 9 spot in the studs lineup. Harrison Goebel is looking for a big pitch right here. R.J. Green looking for something else. The 3-2 on its way from Harrison Goebel. Down low and inside. That's going to be ball 4 to R.J. Green on the inside half. And R.J. Green is going to walk for the second time today. Second time in his last 2 at-bats, and bring up Landon Riker, who's 0 for 3, and Riker now has the opportunity to be a hero for your studs, to do something big. He's looking to deliver with the bases juiced and 2 outs. Second time he's been in this situation. Let's see what Landon Riker can do right here for your studs. And first pitch he sees from Goebel is up high for ball 1. We've got a 1-0 count at the plate. Let's see what Riker can do. As I said, was in this same exact situation 2 innings ago. Bases juiced, 2 outs, big time opportunity. Let's see if Landon Riker can deliver right now. There's a big gap there in the left field line. Next pitch way inside for ball 2 to Landon Riker. So a 2-0 count. Bases juiced, 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning. Big time pitch coming, big time at bat right here for both Landon Riker and Harrison Goebel. Next pitch on its way from Goebel. Landon Riker is going to watch it slide by for strike 1. So he's got a 2-1 count, 2 outs. Let's see what Landon Riker can do right here for your studs. Once again, the bases juiced and 2 outs. And Goebel with the 2-1 on its way to Landon Riker. Swung on, hit back up the middle towards the shortstop. That's going to be out of his reach. And Landon Riker, a base knock. Oh, Brock Gagliardi just not thinking. So the 1 run does score, but Brock Gagliardi, your studs do get 1, but Brock Gagliardi really wasn't thinking and kind of overran third, was stuck in the middle, and they saw that. So Brock Gagliardi, just a little silly mistake. Your studs do get 1 run, but he overran third there, then got caught in a pickle between third and home. Studs do get 1 back, but should still be out there and be rallying a little bit. Landon Riker, the RBI single, though, up the middle. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Your studs trailing 2. We'll be back in just a minute as Alex McBee comes out in relief of Alan Vasquez. So once again, coming back out in the bottom of the sixth is your Studs. They did get one run back in the top of the sixth inning after Landon Riker's RBI single at the middle. And we should be in that same inning right now, but Brock Gagliardi just made a little mental mistake, overran third, and went too far. Then got caught in a pickle between third and home. It's a 3-1 ball game, and Alex McBee back out on the mat, or not back out, but out on the mound now for Alan Vasquez. The first pitch that he fires is in there. 4-strike-1. Great pitch from McBee. And McBee looking to come in and do some work. Had a great year on the mound as one of the starters for TCC, Tacoma Community College. He actually, let's see here, Alex McBee this year had a 1.562 ERA in 40 1/3 innings of work. So just real solid. Big swing and a miss there from Ben McKay. We've got a 1-2 count at the plate for Ben McKay, who's looking to do something against Alex McBee, the southpaw. And that ball's going to be hit deep into left field. Tony Henriksen running back at the wall. Takes a bad route, but running into the wall as he makes the grab. What a catch from Tony Henriksen there in left field. Tracking that one down and having the awareness to stick his hand out before he slams into the wall. Still slammed into it, but that could have been a lot worse. Great catch there from Tony Henriksen in left field, tracking that one down. We've got one away. That'll bring up Bryant Nakagawa, who his last at-bat had a big triple. First pitch from Alex McBee of this at-bat. Great pitch there from McBee. Called strike one. McBee looking real solid. Once again, delivers from the left side. And it comes in across the plate. That ball fouled from Bryant Nakagawa. He's got quite a bit of movement on his pitches. They move quite a bit, especially from a left-handed batter, starting in at you and move almost all the way. I mean, that's just such a dangerous spot for the batters to be in, to be able to have someone who can move the pitch so far. That's going to be located on the outside half. Great pitch from Alex McBee. He gets his first strikeout of the day as Bryant Nakagawa watches that one on the outside corner slide by. These Gold Panther fans not happy about that one, but that pitch looked real good to me, just hitting his spot outside half of the zone right there for strike three. We've got two away for Grant DeLapp, who had a base knock his last at-bat. Let's see what he can do. And first pitch he sees called ball one. Grant DeLapp, once again the shortstop out of Washington State University. And the 1-0 from Alex McBee inside for ball two. So a 2-0 count now. McBee got a little bit of velo behind him also. He sits right around mid to upper 80s. So he's pretty solid on the bump for your Studs. Next pitch. That's going to be outside half for ball three. We've got a 3-0 count. It is a little tougher for the pitchers. Facing a right for someone like Alex McBee from the left-handed side with quite a bit of run, facing someone on the right in the right-handed batter's box, a little tougher to locate. That's going to be called ball four down low. So a 4-pitch walk for Grant DeLapp is going to put a runner on with 2 outs in the bottom of the sixth for the Gold Panthers. That'll bring up Braxton Innes, the right fielder who struck out both his first 2 at-bats. He's looking to change that right ear. Let's see what McBee can do. Once again, runner on first with 2 outs in the bottom of the sixth inning. And stepping in the box is Braxton Innes, the right fielder. Alex McBee looking back the runner. And he's going to deliver home. Actually has a pretty good move. That's going to be called ball one. That's 5 straight balls from Alex McBee. Let's see if he can find the zone here. Once again, Runner over there at first, and with a left-handed pitcher, you got to be a little bit more aware of his move, and McBee has a pretty solid pickoff move. The 1-0 on its way. Down low, 4-2. Count moves to 2-0. Let's see if McBee can settle in and find the zone. That's 6 straight balls. So he's looking to find the zone. And next pitch. As McBee looks back the runner, he delivers home. That's going to be called strike one. Great pitch on the outside corner for strike one. Fans don't like that one either, but we've got a 2-1 count with 2 outs. Let's see what Alex McBee can do right here for your Studs. And McBee looking back the runner. He's going to deliver home. That's going to be hit hard over towards Kyle Strash at second, who makes a great play. What a play from Kyle Strash, charging that slow chopper, and he picks it off the third hop out of his glove, throws it over to first just in time for out number 3. Great play from Kyle Strash over there. He's made quite a few great plays tonight there in the 4-hole. That's going to be a 4-3 ground out for out number 3. We head to the top of the 7th. Your Studs trailing 3-1. Let's see if they can get a couple more back. We'll be back in just a minute. We're back here in the top of the 7th. Kyle Strash leading things off for your Studs, and he's got a 2-0 count early. So Kyle Strash looking to do some work right now and get things going against Harrison Goble on the mound for the Gold Panthers. That's going to be called strike one to Kyle Strash. He's got a 1-2 count. So 2-1, next pitch to Kyle Strash up high. 4-3. And we've got a 3-1 count. Harrison Goble throws pretty solid, throws pretty firm. But looks like the command can struggle at times, as we've seen. Already hit one batter for the Studs. Walked another. And that's a 3-1 count right now against Kyle Strash. That's going to be called strike 2 on Kyle Strash. So a full count at the plate for Strash, who's looking to get on board right here and do something against Harrison Goble. Your Studs looking to get a couple runs up right now as they're trailing 2 in the top of the 7th. Strash steps in. 3-2 count. Next pitch from Goebel. Swung on, fouled up, going out of play. Stays in the park. But count is 3-2 now at the plate for Kyle Strash. Let's see what Strash can do. Full count right here. Big time pitch, big time at bat for Kyle Strash. And next pitch, swung on, fouled back. Coming up here. That ball, I think, might have gotten out to the parking lot. Count is 3-2 and must not have went out to the parking lot because there's some kids running that one down. 3-2 for the third time on its way from Harrison Goebel. That's going to be fouled back into the net here behind home plate. And count is 3-2 again. And the 3-2. Harrison Goebel looking for it. Now the 3-2 on its way for the fourth time right here. That's going to be inside for ball 4. Kyle Strash is going to walk. What an at-bat to get things going there. And a base on balls is going to put the leadoff man aboard for the Studs in the top of the 7th and bring up Colin Wolf. Wolf, who is 0 for 3, did get on board once as he reached on air his first at-bat. Is looking to do something right here against the Gold Panthers and maybe get a little bit of big inning going for your Studs. As Kyle Strash is already on board as he led things off with a walk on 9 pitches. And first pitch of this at-bat to Colin Wolf. He's going to show bunt, and that's going to drop with a little of a spin coming backwards. Harrison Goebel is going to make the play, but Kyle Strash does advance to second on the sac bunt there from Colin Wolf. That looks like it could have been trouble as it was hanging up in the air for quite a bit. Ended up dropping. We've got one away. With a runner on second now, Kyle Strash advanced on that bunt. And Brennan Hancock 0 for 3 on the day, looking to turn that around right here. Let's see what Hancock can do. Way inside is the first pitch he sees for ball 1. So we've got a 1-0 count to Brennan Hancock. Hancock looking to do something. His third year with the Studs. Once again out of University of Hawaii. And he's looking to do something. Hancock, let's see. Batted 296 on 106 at-bats this year for Hawaii. And he fouls that one back. Count is 1-1 for Brendan Hancock. 1-1 count, 1 out, runner on second. Next pitch on its way to Hancock up high. That's going to be ball 2. Count goes to 2-1. So 2-1 count at the plate for Brendan Hancock, who's looking to do something right now for your Studs. Once again, only the top of the 7th here. And next pitch on its way from Harrison Goebel, way up high for ball 3. We've got a 3-1 count for Brendan Hancock right now. He's looking to get on board any way he can. 1 out, runner on second in the top of the 7th inning. Big time pitch right here for Harrison Goebel. He's looking to do something against Brendan Hancock. And the next one, swung on, popped up, going out of play towards the parking lot. Let's see if that one dropped. It did drop inside. Count is 3-2 with 1 out. So full count here. Goebel's pitch count is definitely getting up there a little bit. Lots of foul balls, lots of extended counts, and lots of. This is like the 3rd or 4th full count we've had. The 3-2 on its way from Harrison Goebel to Brendan Hancock. And it's delivered inside. Ball 4 down low and inside. We've got 2 aboard with only 1 out as Brendan Hancock walks on 6 pitches there for your Studs. Great work from Hancock. Great at-bat. And we got a quick mound visit going on as the catcher is out there having a word with Go Bull. And so is the first baseman who ran in. Looks like manager Miles Kaiser is going to go out and have a word as well. So let's see what he says. Once again, we've got runners on first and second. Both of those have reached on a walk. And that is let's see here, one. And I guess the third walk of the day against. So third walk of the day against Harrison Goebel. He also hit one batter. He hit Brock Gagliardi back last inning in the top of the sixth. So out here, we are going to head back to our places. The mound visit out there is done now as Miles Kaiser heads back to the dugout for the Gold Panthers. And Harrison Goebel stepping, he's off the mound a little bit, stepping back on now. Runners on first and second with one out for Mason Quinlan. And Mason Quinlan had a big base knock his last at-bat. Let's see if he can do something similar right here with one in scoring position, two aboard, and only one out in the top of the seventh. First pitch he sees from Goebel is away for ball one. So we've got a 1-0 count at the plate for Mason Quinlan. Let's see what he can do right here for your Studs. Big time at-bat. Looking to get some momentum. And the next pitch on its way from Goebel. That's going to be lined into right field. Running back is the right fielder there for the Gold Panthers. What a play he made on that. That is Braxton Innes making a good play there in right field, tracking it down and getting it in time. No one can move anywhere. I know Landon Riker. Nope. Kyle Strash definitely thought about moving, but he could not. Braxton Innes has shown he's got a pretty solid arm. We've got two away with runners on first and second after Mason Quinlan flies out to the right fielder. And Brock Gagliardi now an opportunity to do something. Got hit by pitches last at-bat. Walked the at-bat before that and had a base knock his first. So he's reached base all three of his at-bats so far. Let's see if Gagliardi can keep that up right here against Goebel. He's got a 1-0 count. Gagliardi looking to do some work right here. And he steps out of the box. Fixes his shin guard right there. His Evo shield. Lots of guys have that nowadays, especially with how many, to protect your ankle, to protect your foot when you foul that ball down, straight down. That's going to be called strike one to Brock Gagliardi. And Gagliardi's got a 1-1 count. Runners on first and second with two outs. This is a big at-bat for Brock Gagliardi right here. And your Studs. Let's see if he can do something with it. Once again, Gagliardi committed to go play at Old Dominion next year on the East Coast. Next pitch, Gagliardi up high for ball two. We've got a 2-1 count. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runners on first and second. That's going to be fouled back from Brock Gagliardi, and we've got deuces. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. And runners on first and second. A big-time at-bat right here for Brock Gagliardi. Big-time pitch. Once again, facing Harrison Goebel. Brock Gagliardi 1 for 1 with a walk and a hit by pitch today. Let's see if he can get something on this next pitch against Harrison Goebel. And next pitch inside, down low in the dirt. Kyle Strash is going to take off to third. And a great throw from the catcher for the Gold Panthers. What a play there from Bryant Nakagawa, throwing it down to third after Kyle Strash took off. So that's a little mistake there. I guess just a great play from the catcher, throwing out Kyle Strash, who's got some wheels. Pretty impressive being able to do that, especially after there was a little, the ball got away from him. And Kyle Strash got a decent jump. So we'll be back for the bottom of the 7th. Your Studs had an opportunity to do something once again, but couldn't. Stay tuned. And we're back here in the bottom of the 7th. Alex McBee coming out for his 2nd inning of work. He's looking to do some work again. He did pretty solid back in the in his 1st inning of work in the bottom of the 6th. Only had, let's see here, had a strikeout and only gave up 1 base runner. That was a walk. So due up right now is the leadoff man for the Gold Panthers, Griffin McCormick. He steps in against Alex McBee. Let's see what McBee can do here for your Studs. And first pitch to this inning on its way. That's going to be on the outside half. Great pitch there from Alex McBee. Hitting his spot on the outside corner for strike 1. Great work from Brock Gagliardi as well. Behind the dish, framing that one into the zone, even if it was a little questionable. Next pitch. Down low and away for ball 1. We've got a 1-1 count for Griffin McCormick, who's looking to do something against Alex McBee. And a 1-1. McBee looking to get him right here. Next pitch on its way to McCormick. Down low and away. He's going to miss for ball 2. Let's see if McBee can settle in. As I was saying before, Alex McBee got quite a bit of run on his pitches and sometimes struggles with command, just missing outside or inside if it's a right-handed batter. Great pitch there, though, for strike 2. I love when Brock Gagliardi's behind the plate and he knows it's a strike. He doesn't even try to stick it. He just, as soon as he catches the ball, transfers it and throws it back. I mean, it's kind of funny watching it, and it's awesome to see. Just he knows exactly where that is. That's going to be down low and away. McBee tries getting him on the breaking ball, but he's not going to get fooled. Count goes full. We've got 3 balls and 2 strikes right now. That ball is going to be hit. Comebacker. What a play there from Alex McBee. Griffin McCormick hit that one hard right back at Alex McBee, and he fields it, turns around, made that play look very easy on the mound and ran over, flipped it to Mason Quinlan there at first for your Studs. Great play from Alex McBee on the mound. So 1-3 ground out is out number 1 in the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch from McBee, up high for ball 1. So a 1-0 count to Connor Konishi, the designated hitter. Konishi, who is 1 for 3 on the day with a big double back in the 3rd inning. And next pitch from McBee, called ball 2. There's lots of left-handed batters on this Gold Panthers lineup. I think they might even have more lefties than righties at the plate. Next pitch on its way from McBee. Swung on hit over towards Kyle Strash at second, who's going to field it from the ground up and throw it over to Mason Quinlan at first, who makes it look easy. And great play there from Kyle Strash. Made quite a few great plays at second. I mean, on this turf, the ball moves real quickly, and you really don't know. I mean, most of the hops are true, but you really don't know. It can die down pretty quickly. So we've got 2 away after that ground out to Kyle Strash. And good pitch there from Alex McBee, finding the spot for strike 1 against Cole Carter, who is 1 for 3. He had the first hit of the game. And McBee looking to do something. Next pitch from McBee, swung on, hit hard down the line. That's going to go foul. That one's going to hit the base and go foul. And we've got an 0-2 count now for Cole Carter at the plate. Carter looking to do something for the Gold Panthers and keep this inning alive right now. Alex McBee looking to shut this one down. Let's see what he can do. Once again, an 0-2 count with 2 outs at the plate for Cole Carter, who's 1 for 3 on the day. He's looking to keep this inning alive. And the 0-2 from Alex McBee on its way. He's going to hit his spot on the inside half. What a pitch there from Alex McBee on the inside corner. Cole Carter doesn't like that call at all, but to me that looked real good. I mean, right on the inside half of the zone. Great pitch from Alex McBee. I mean, just a great, great pitch on strike 3. Not much more you can ask out of him right there. And we head to the 8th. Your Studs trailing 2. Let's see if they can get the bats going. We'll be back in just a minute. And we're here in the top of the 8th inning. Brock Gagliardi is going to be leading things off for your Studs. He gets a second time at the plate here. Is in the top of the 7th. That inning ended by Kyle Strash getting caught stealing down to third base. First pitch to Brock Gagliardi. This at bat is called strike 1. And Gagliardi's going to hit that over towards Grant DeLapp at short, who makes a great play up the middle, throwing it over to first in time. Brock Gagliardi is going to ground out on a 6-3 play for out number 1. So Kyle Bowe steps up to the plate now, with 1 out and nobody on against Goebel. First pitch he sees in there for strike 1. So Kyle Bowe. And Bowe is, let's see here. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Swung on, going foul. And that's going to go out of play into the bleachers there along the first base line. Kyle Bowe, an 0-2 count now. Let's see if he can settle in, get something going for your Studs. Next pitch on its way from Goebel up high for ball 1 to Kyle Bowe. 1-2 count with 1 out and nobody on here in the top of the 8th inning. Kyle Bowe looking to get something for your Studs. Let's see if he can do it. 1-2. And next pitch on its way to Kyle Bow. Big swing and a miss there. He's going to strike out swinging for out number. He's going to strike out swinging for out number 2 here in the top of the 8th. Your Studs kind of running out of time to get their bats going. Only have one more opportunity after this inning, and they're trailing 2 runs. That'll bring up Tony Henriksen, who's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Gone down swinging all 3 of those times, but still not the best day at the plate for Tony Henriksen. Let's see if he can turn it around to get this inning going. And that's going to be called strike 1 to Henriksen. He's got an 0-1 count. And the 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss from Tony Henriksen. That's going to be 0-2 now for Henriksen at the plate. Let's see if he can shorten up. Henriksen looking to keep this inning alive for your Studs. Do something against Harrison Goebel. Inside, that's going to be called ball 1 to Tony Henriksen. Count moves to 1-2 with 2 outs. That looks like it could have been called really either way, but called in Henriksen's favor is ball 1. Count is 1-2, 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 8th inning. Let's see if Henriksen can do something here. Next pitch from Goebel, swing and a miss. Tony Henriksen strikes out swinging for the 4th time today. Just a tough day at the plate for Henriksen, especially on your birthday. Not what you're hoping for. So we head to the bottom of the 8th. Alex McBee coming out for his 3rd inning of work. Let's see if he can keep it up. We'll be back in just a minute. And back in the bottom of the 8th, leading things off for the Gold Panners is going to be Blake Porter, the center fielder. And Porter looking to get things going for them against Alex McBee, something they really haven't been able to do against McBee, who's been pretty solid for your Studs in relief of Alan Vasquez. He came in the 6th inning and has been solid ever since then. First pitch to Blake Porter is called ball 1. We've got a 1-0 count. And next pitch from McBee on its way. Called ball 2. That looked close, but it's going to be called ball 2. We've got a 2-0 count now at the plate for Blake Porter. Let's see what he can do. And the 2-0 from Alex McBee inside in there for strike 1. Great pitch from McBee delivering into the zone, especially with 2 balls. Great work there. We've got a 2-1 count. Next pitch on its way. Swung on, chopped down the first baseline foul. Count moves to 2-2 at the plate for Blake Porter. Porter, who is, let's see. Can't see what I wrote there. He looks like he's 1 for 3 on the day. In his fourth at-bat now, he's got a 2-2 count. Next pitch from McBee, that's going to be way low and away for ball 3. And count moves to 3-2. Let's see if McBee can find the zone on this next pitch. He's looking to do something right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Not looking to put the leadoff man on board. He's going to get something off the mound there. Looks like he had something on the rubber. So a 3-2 count. Next pitch on its way. Up high for ball 4. And Cole Carter is going to lead things off. Blake Porter is going to lead things off with a walk in the bottom of the 8th. Ground ball up the middle would be nice. Opportunity to roll one up here. That'll bring up Colin Runge, the third baseman for the Gold Panthers. Let's see what he can do. Runge is 0 for 2. Wow, also getting hit by a pitch today. And McBee looking back the runner there at first. He's going to deliver to Runge, who's going to put bunt down the first baseline, and it's going to go foul. Count is 0-1 for Colin Runge at the plate. Looks like it was going to be good, but that ball rolled foul there. Once again, runners on first. A runner on first. 0-1 count with nobody out in the bottom of the 8th for Colin Runge and the Gold Panthers. They've got an opportunity to do something right here. And looking back the runner at first, McBee's going to deliver home, and he's going to make a play, flip it to first base. So a 1-3 sack bunt from Colin Runge down the line. That looked like it almost was going to be trouble. Alex McBee almost was able to catch that one in the air and could have got the double play back picking Blake Porter. But it's just a 1-3 sack bunt there from Colin Runge for out number 1. So Blake Porter advances to second. And Brock Gagliardi is going to call time, have a quick mound visit out there with Alex McBee just to run the ball out to him. He heads back to the back to the plate. 1 out, runner on second here. And Ben McKay at the plate for the Gold Panthers. They're looking to put another run on the board, maybe. I've already got 2. And if the score holds right now, the Gold Panthers could take their first game of the series. Swing and a miss there from Ben McKay for strike 1. Great pitch from Alex McBee, firing it by him. We've got an 0-1 count. Let's see what McBee can do here for your studs. And McBee looking back the runner there at second. Kyle Strash is going to give him a little hesitation. And that's going to be in there. Oh, that looked so good. But called down low on the inside corner for ball 1 to Ben McKay. We've got a 1-1 count with 1 out. Runner on second here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And next pitch on its way. In there. Oh, you're kidding. Another really good pitch from Alex McBee. That's a good spot to miss. Just down low and away for ball 2. Count moves to 2-1 for Ben McKay now at the plate with 1 out. Runner on second in the bottom of the 8th inning. Runner's going to go. That's going to be a good toss. They're going to say he's safe. The throw was there, but just off the mark. And that's like every time that's happened today, the runner, I feel like, no, every time that's happened this trip, Kyle Bowe hasn't been in the position to lay the tag down. He's been having to catch the ball on the run. It was a good throw from Brock Gagliardi, but a stolen base there is going to make it in a 3-1 count. So that one looked like he could have got him if Bowe was in position, but once again he had to run in and make the grab on the run. Couldn't get the tag down in time. And a 2-2 count. Next pitch from McBee. Down low in the dirt, that's going to be ball 3 and give us a full count. So full count here at the plate. Let's see what McBee can do. And the 3-2 with one out and a runner on third on its way from Alex McBee. That's going to be inside for ball four and be his second walk of the day right there to put Ben McKay on first. Runners on the corners with one out now for the Gold Panthers. That'll bring up Bryant Nakagawa, who's had a great day today. Made a couple great plays behind the plate. Thrown out one runner. Had a big triple back in the fourth inning. He's 1 for 3 at the plate. Once again, runners on the corners for the Gold Panthers. Let's see if Alex McBee can settle in for your studs right here. Next pitch on its way as he looks back the runner there. He's going to attempt to pick off, but it's not going to be close. The runner's going to slide back safely as and Alex McBee looking the runner. Staring him down. Runner's going to go. They're going to try to get the pick off there at second. They got him. They got him. He didn't touch plate. Yes, they got him out. So great play there from the studs. So the runner there at second took off. 3-6-2. So runner at second took off. Alex McBee picked off back to first. And then Mason Quinlan threw it over to Colin Wolf at short. The runner there at second got in safely, but then Wolf made a great throw home to Brock Gagliardi, who was able to put the tag down on Blake Porter, who is trying to come home. And we've got two away with a runner on second. And a 1-0 count. No, 0-0 count. McBee looking back the runner there at second. And good pitch there from McBee, delivered on the outside half, making it an 0-1 count at the plate for Bryant Nakagawa with a runner on second and two outs. And McBee looking back the runner once again. Delivers home. Great pitch. Oh, my gosh. Where was that at? That pitch looked really good. Curveball tailing back into the zone, and it was called ball two. Not sure what the umpire saw there. Ball one. But we've got a 1-1 count with two outs and a runner on second. Next pitch on its way from McBee. He's looking back the runner. Swung on, hit over towards Kyle Strash at second, who's going to field it from his knees and throw it to first in time. Great play from Kyle Strash over there at second, getting down on one knee, making sure he chests that one up, fields it from the ground up. And we get out of this thing, nothing done for the Gold Panthers. Your studs coming up to the plate for possibly their last chance to get back a couple runs. They need at least two to keep playing. We'll be back in just a minute. Back here in the top of the 9th inning, Isaac Olson, the new pitcher on the mound for the Gold Panthers. And the third of the day for them. He's taken over for Harrison Goebel, who he threw three innings and only let up 1 run. Was actually pretty solid. Had a couple walks, but was pretty firm on the mound for the Gold Panthers. First pitch that Isaac Olson throws is called ball 1 to R.J. Green. R.J. Green, who's 0 for 1 with 2 walks today. And that pitch called strike 1. We've got a 1-1 count at the plate for R.J. Green facing Isaac Olson. Next pitch down low for ball 2. Count is 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And next pitch, swung on, popped up, going out of play. Let's see if someone can make a play on it. Nope, it's going to bounce. And no one makes a play. No fans, at least. Count is 2-2 at the plate. And next pitch, down and away for ball 3. We've got a full count at the plate for R.J. Green, who's looking to lead things off and get something going for your Studs here in the top of the 9th. Their last opportunity. That's going to be ball 4 to R.J. Green to get things going for your Studs. Great work there at the plate, getting a full count and then walking off of that. Just a huge at-bat, great at-bat there from R.J. Green. And that'll bring us to the top of the lineup and bring up Landon Riker. See what Riker does. Riker is 1 for 4, Called strike 1 there. He's got no 1 count. Runner on first, nobody out here. And Isaac Olson once again on the mound now for the Gold Panthers. He's going to call time and step out. Landon Riker steps back in. He's going to check swing, and it's going to go foul. Good play from Brock Gagliardi over there, popping out of the Studs dugout. And fields it with his bare hand. Gets in a position to throw it. Looks like he was almost receiving a pitch low and away, kicking out his right leg. We've got no 2 count. Next pitch to Landon Riker. Called strike 3 as he watches it go by. Not sure. Just got fooled on that one. We've got 1 away now in the top of the 9th for Kyle Strash. Strash is 0 for 4. Reached on an error. So let's see what Kyle Strash can do. For your Studs has made quite a few great plays over there at second. Runner on first with 1 out. Next pitch to Kyle Strash from Isaac Olson outside for ball 1. Let's see what he can do. Next pitch. In there for strike 1 to Kyle Strash. He's got a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first for the Gold Panthers. See what they can do. Called ball 2 there to Kyle Strash, so he's got a 2-1 count. Great work for the Gold Panthers. Called ball 3 to Kyle Strash, so he's got a 3-1 count. Great work. Called strike 2 there to Kyle Strash. He's got a full count. Let's see what he can do. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And next pitch on its way. Call. Oh, my gosh. Wow, gutsy call there from the umpire, calling that strike 3 on the outside corner. Kyle Strash turned around and threw his bat over to the dugout because he was ready to take off towards first because he thought it was ball 4. But it was called strike 3 on the outside corner against Kyle Strash from Isaac Olson. And he's got 2 away now, just 1 out away from finishing this one off for the Gold Panthers. Next pitch, Colin Wolf. He's going to watch first pitch go by for strike 1. We've got no 1 count at the plate for Colin Wolf. Let's see what he can do against Isaac Olson out of George Fox University down in Oregon. And the next pitch on its way to Colin Wolf. Called outside, ball 1. We've got a 1-1 count. 2 outs, runner on first in the top of the 9th. Your Studs down to their last out. Let's see if Colin Wolf can get a little rally or something going right now in the 9th. Next pitch from Isaac Olson, swung on, popped up, going foul. Over, out of play. Count's going to go to 1-2 for Colin Wolf. Big time pitch right here for Isaac Olson. He's got the opportunity to finish it off right here. Call time. It's granted for Colin Wolf. He steps out and regains his attention. Was taking quite a bit of time there. On the mound was Isaac Olson. So Wolf steps back into the box, ready to go. He's looking to do something for your Studs. And Wolf is 0 for 4 on the day, so looking to turn that around right here. Next pitch. Swung on, popped up, going foul over towards the beer garden. That's going to go out of play. And be the pitch that keeps us at a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Let's see if Wolf can keep battling and even keep this game alive for your Studs. The 1-2 with 2 outs. On its way again from Isaac Olson to Colin Wolf. That's going to be called ball 2. We've got deuces now. People don't like that call here. It looked a little bit outside, though. 2-2 count with 2 outs. Let's see what Colin Wolf can do for your Studs. And runners are going to go. Colin Wolf swung on, hit deep into the gap there in left field. But the center fielder is going to be there to make the grab for out number 3. So your Studs fall for the first time in 4 games. And for the first time this series against the Gold Panthers, final score 3-1. They just couldn't really get the bats going at all today. Only got 1 run up on the board. Had some solid pitching, but as I said, couldn't get the bats going today. So we'll be back tomorrow at 12 o'clock, a Sunday afternoon matinee, to see if your Studs can finish off the series with a win. That would be nice as they lead 2-1. Don't want to split it. They would love to win this series outright. Thanks again for tuning in. Sorry about the technical difficulties, having to only go audio. But thanks for understanding and thanks for staying tuned. Once again, I'm Tanner Pierce via the VA live with you here. Your Studs fall 3-1 in Game 3